Hello, everyone. This is the Analyst Corner, and I'm Rakkesh. I've got something very interesting for this episode. If you've been following Apple closely, you probably heard of this speculation, right? The foldable iPhone is coming, maybe later this year or maybe the next year. For many, it feels like Apple is finally entering a new category. But that assumption itself is very interesting, and there's something many don't understand. What if I told you that Apple was thinking about foldable devices long before foldables became fashionable? Years ago, Apple filed patents describing hinge mechanisms, flexible display concepts, and devices that could bend without compromising on structural integrity. This was not because the market was ready or that because competitors forced their hand, but because large technology companies explored possibilities long before commercializing them. Now, if you look closely, patents are often extremely misunderstood. They're not just product announcements per se. One can think of them as strategic placeholders. They allow companies to ideate their engineering ideas on paper, protect intellectual territories, and buy optionality for the future, just like how investors buy call options. So when people say Apple is finally building a foldable, the more strategic question is very different. Did they not know how to build one earlier, or did they decide the trade-offs were not yet worth? Because here's the devil in the details. A fold introduces mechanical wear, can cause crease lines, can lead to heat concentration at stress points, and there could also be some durability trade-offs, if you will, and whatnot. For a company like Apple that built its reputation on minimalism and structural precision, those are not minor concepts. Here's my take on this. Innovation is rarely about being the first to demonstrate. It's mostly about being the last to compromise. And maybe the real trivia isn't that Apple might launch a foldable phone, because truth be told, Apple wasn't the first company to launch a smartphone either. But they were the company that launched the version of the smartphone that redefined what a smartphone should be. Therefore, if and when Apple enters the foldable market, it won't be to be the first, but like always, to be the best. Until then, I think we can expect some strategic patience on this. With that, this is me signing off. I'll see you again in another episode. Thank you.